So then I thought it's probably well overdue I do a Wolves update. It's been in the international break, so there's a few bits and bobs coming up in this one which I hope you enjoy, and see if you can work out where I am out and about today. So the first thing I probably should talk about is the upcoming January transfer window. We're only about 6 weeks out now, aren't we? And there's a lot of speculation starting to hit. Obviously, people worrying about the defence, what with Bolly and Saiss that are going to be going away to the African Cup of Nations. Traore is yet to sign that contract that he's been supposedly close to signing for some while. It's great news about Max Kilman. On the Traore thing, I think Wolves may be forced to accept a bid if it comes in January, if he hasn't signed that contract, because he will only literally have around about 18 months left of his contract. What do you think about that? Would you get rid of him? Would you want to keep him? People are very much split about that. He does add something that we don't have. Obviously, we've got Neto hopefully coming back and Johnny in the new window, in the new year. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see that. And then obviously we've got the defence, Botman, that's been talked about. How many defenders will we bring in? We definitely need to bring in one, you'd think, sooner rather than later, because we've only got 4 fit central defenders at the moment. Marcel can play there. I know people say that Den Donker can play there, but again, you know, we've only got 3 midfielders. Will the deal for Renato Sanchez be revisited, or to come out in the wash, I think, on that one? Let me know your thoughts. And of course, some very sad news this week, the passing of Wolves legend Ron Flowers. I mean, he is an absolute Wolves legend. I mean, and additionally, he went on to have a retail business in Wolverhampton and won Flowers Sports, and anyone who's been around Wolverhampton would have been in that. Played so many times for Wolves, also for England. And of course there will be tributes to Ron Flowers at this weekend's game against West Ham, and there is a memorial service as well at St Peter's, I believe, from 12 till 2 o'clock on the morning of the game. Sorry for the ambient noise of the trucks and everything. One interesting little stat as well, because obviously there's been some internationals this week. Portugal actually having to go through the playoffs because of that last minute winner by Mitrovic for Serbia. Conor Cody playing the full game in the 10-0 win, against San Marino, was handed the captain's armband, funnily enough, after Kane went off. And just an interesting stat on that, Ron Flowers actually played and captained, I believe, Wolves in 1964, the last time England won 10-0. I think it was against the USA, and the following World Cup England went on to win. Is that an omen? In other news, Wolves have actually launched a new text service today, which is basically aimed at match days at Molineux, reporting abusive behaviour by other fans. They do say that to report it to the steward, but if it's unable to do that, you can actually report any things like racism, abusive behaviour, any kinds of trouble to this text service. And obviously at Molineux they've got cameras everywhere. They will evaluate this. The announcement also goes to talk a little bit about online abuse. Now, someone like myself, who have had times had some nasty vitriol abuse on social media from some people that obviously don't like what I do. On the vast whole, the majority of people are really, really positive to my channel, but some people just, you can't please everyone, can you? They've also put something about online abuse and social media, and we know that there's been a lot of issues in terms of racism, not just to players but also with the fans as well. And it's the sort of thing that's got to stop, and it's obviously a first step with the club doing something about that. So go on the Wolves website, check out their socials, and there's some details on that, especially if you go to Molineux on match days. And one final thing to say as well is that obviously the foundation Sleepout took part. I took part in that. I've just gone past £1,300 myself personally raised. I think the whole thing has now raised almost nearly 40,000. If you've not watched my video on the evening of that, I'll put it on the end screen for you, and I'll try and tag it on here as well. Please watch it, and I hope you enjoyed it, because it's for a great cause, and we need to do as much as we can to help. One of my mantras in life is, if you can do one kind thing every day, you know, to help a little thing, it all makes a difference to someone. Even giving a smile to someone always helps. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and obviously we'll be back up with a match preview and all the other things surrounding match day coming up. And I'm looking forward as well to one of my international fans who you might have seen, Asia, who's coming over from Italy, Parma in Italy, and she will be at the West Ham game. She's really looking forward to that, so look out for her on the match vlog, and hopefully on the match reaction straight after the game. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.